Morning everybody, welcome down to a Quest for the Open video. Not done one of these in quite some time, a lot to get through in today's video. I'm down here at Cavendish Golf Club, which is in the Peak District, right next to Buxton, and it is a beautiful morning here. Like, it is perfect. I'm so excited to get out. I've been wanting to play this course for a long time. The course that inspired Augusta. That's the tagline. It's your perfect little clubhouse in the background. If you're new to the channel, well, first of all, welcome. But if you don't know what the Quest for the Open is, every year I try and get through Open qualifying to try and make it to the Open. There are two Open qualifying stages, so there's regional qualifying and then final qualifying. And this year the Quest is in, well, complete disarray anyway, because Open qualifying isn't happening because the Open has been postponed. But another part of the Quest for the Open is to put myself in competitions, expose myself to that environment, what I'm learning, what I'm doing, and then passing that information on to you guys to see if it actually works or not. It's experimentation on myself, so hopefully you can improve your own game. Now, if you want to join me on this quest, all you need to do is hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell icon while you're down there at the same time, but also in the comments, write down your golfing goals. No matter how big, no matter how small, research has shown, officially, that the physical act of just writing down your goals can actually move you closer towards achieving them. It actually sets a bit of permanence about that goal, makes them that little bit more real. So the Quest for the Open has been going for like 4 years now. The first year was a complete washout. I got injured, so I couldn't compete. The following 3 years, I've been getting better in Open qualifying, but probably more importantly, I've been getting better as a golfer overall. Because the Quest is not just about Open qualifying, it's about competing in events, trying to finish as high as I can, trying to win these local events as well. You know, that's the goal, that's what I'm trying to achieve. However, my game at this moment in time is just in tatters, and I'm afraid that, well, there's some shots I'd explain. And now onto a section of the video I like to call Real Talk. Thank you, Mr. Pheasant. It's only going to be about a minute long. One of the reasons I think that people like watching the Quest for the Open videos is it's more of a story, you know, a continuation. In an equipment video or a coaching video or anything like that, yes, I can tell a bit of a story, but this is much more personable. And if you have been following the Quest for a while, you'll know that I have terrible problems with my hand and my wrists and my arms. I mean, basically this part of my body is, they're just, yeah, they're not in a great shape. So I'm having to completely alter the orientation of my hands on the golf club. I'm basically moving my left hand completely around, left thumb is almost off the grip, my right hand's in a weaker position. But also with everything that's been going on at the moment, you know, I've just simply not been able to practice. Yes, I've been doing some putting, but apart from that, nothing. So full swing, mental game, all that's gone by the wayside. But let's face it, at this moment, there's so many people suffering, so many people struggling. You know, just struggling at golf really does pale into insignificance. Beautiful clubhouse here at Cavendish. I've literally just hit it. I think I hit the wall and then it bounced up. Oh my word. Well, there's no smashed windows, so that's good. Wow. So that's something I can't say I've ever done before. Hit a clubhouse. It was so far off line. That was such a bad shot. So I didn't find that ball either on the last, so it's probably in the gutter somewhere. But if I gave myself a double bogey on that hole, a generous double bogey, I honestly think I would have been 9 over for 9 holes. Which obviously isn't quite where I need to be. But I'm not panicking, let's put it that way. As well as changing the grip, I'm also going through some big swing changes. So I went for a lesson with Dan earlier last week, a socially distanced lesson, and here is what I was working on.
I am desperately in need of the hairdresser, mate.
Dan, I was going to say, good morning, mate, how are you?
Good morning, mate. Yeah, I'm good.
I absolutely love the flow. I think you should keep it.
No, mate, look at the state of it.
There's a reason that I'm wearing the cap all the time, it's because my hair does not look this good after 8 weeks of not having it cut.
Yeah, but this looks good. Well, anyway, just lucky it gets long, I guess. We're here to have a look at the swing and discuss the thumb this morning, aren't we?
Yes, let's talk a little bit about injuries, shall we? So to stop rotation within the hands, to stop a little bit more pressure being applied to that thumb, I need to get a little bit more open to the target so I don't have to twist my hands quite so much through impact. It's always been my problem, getting stoppy and flippy. So getting that rotation, I need to get that left leg a little bit straighter, pulling the hip up and out of the way, but also getting the left shoulder clearing up and out of the way as well. This means I need to get slightly lower at impact, so I feel like my right shoulder's closer to the ball, which is obviously quite a big change in itself. Combining all that fun stuff with a new grip, it feels funky. One thing you should take from this is really try and understand what your expectations are. Because I went out and I was expecting on a nice day like that, you know, new swing feelings, to go out and shoot a decent score. But I've no right to do that. You know, I've had a couple months off, no real practice, apart from putting, and with a new swing and a new grip, you know, I need to be humble enough to understand that I'm not going to shoot a good score. Admittedly, I didn't think it was going to be that bad. So the next thing that I need to do is enter myself into a competition. Because remember, the quest for the Open, it's all about testing myself under that competitive environment. God knows what I'd actually shoot if I played at the moment. And there's a few comps coming up towards the middle of this month and towards the end of this month. So I'm going to be entering into one, maybe both of those. The way the quest for the Open videos are going to be working this year, I'm going to look ahead to an event, plan a bit of a training program around that for a specific area of my game, and then report back to you the results to see if it was working or not. And I think it may have to be around the full swing and then what's going on maybe in my brain. My self-talk was on the negative, shall we say. The dynamic for me is going to be a little bit interesting as well, because I've got to try and practice these things without injuring myself. So that's going to mean loads of practice swings, loads of drills where I don't have to hit shots. And then hopefully when I get to the golf course, they've started to sink in, but it's going to be a tough way to actually achieve change without having that ability to practice as I want to. But hey, that's the whole point of the challenge, you know, is finding a way around these obstacles. Or should I say around them or over them? Through them. Smash them out of the way. Cavendish as well, by the way, I really want to go back there. The greens were good, they were so slopey. How they're going to be reacted in the middle of summer when they're ironed and primed, they're going to be frightening. By the looks of it, I think that's that course's main defense. I can't obviously say that because I was so bad, but I think when you're playing well, that would be the defense. A big thank you, Cavendish, for having me down, and also I really want to come back. So please forgive me for hitting the clubhouse. Okay, everyone, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, get down into those comments, let people know your golfing goals, and then let's work towards them. Oh.